Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. I was just having a quick look through our cards. We're going to retry the Oozing Grove and I'm going to take all 4 people in with us. But on the off chance that it doesn't work, I was looking to see what we could potentially do to make things easier for us in the future. Obviously gaining experience gives us access to new cards, but it also raises the difficulty of the specific adventure bit that we're doing. So that's not always in our best interest. But upgrading cards, that's definitely a good thing that we can do. Adding more items or different variations on items is also something we can do. So for instance, we've got chainmail on Blaze and in Ocean. We could upgrade that to splint mail, which will give us a slightly better advantage. But all that takes gold. Gold also goes into, of course, upgrading cards. And I was thinking something like Swift Trickery or Press the Attack, or where is it? Impending End down here. This is combinable with the Volatile Bomb. So you put extra attack on this, it takes it up to attack 5, potentially put extra range on it, and that's a 5 range, 5 attack area thing which can kill targets if they had 7 health, which is pretty powerful. All things considered, that is pretty darn powerful. So there are definitely options that we could do if this thing continues to be a struggle for us. We're going to have a city encounter as before. We've got all 4 people this time, so it is going to be a longer episode, but we'll try and hammer through it quickly. Ooh, right. There were 50 of them, I swear, tearing my mates apart. You look over to the bar where a group of drunkards are all laughing at a dishevelled man in the middle of a story. And commanding them, riding atop a giant armoured bear, there was a vermling with a staff that shot lightning. As the crowd erupts more in laughter, drowning out the rest of the man's story. This man's had too much to drink, I'd say, ridicules one of the crowd. Vermlings riding bears, I thought I'd heard everything. Let's get more details. It's not easy, but you quiet down the crowd and take the staggered man over to a secluded corner of the cavern to get the full story out of him. Apparently, he was part of a group of ruffians working to harvest the Dagger Forest for wood. In the middle of their logging expedition, however, they were attacked by the Beast Tyrant and an army of forest animals. Though he ran off in the middle of the fight, the man swears he also heard the howl of angry spirits in the chaos. Okay, we are not out of quests. Alright, well, we're still going to try the Oozing Grove with 4 people. But if that doesn't work, next time we'll go to Wild Melee and see what that sparks. I'm not sure how this is going to work. It's going to be fun / challenging. And actually, let's very quickly have a look over here. Is there anything that we might want to swap over? All summoned allies within range 3 perform attack. Yeah, that's a good one. Keep biting wind for the extra heal. I think this might actually be as good as it can be. Because Divided Mind... Oh, Divided Mind does do 2 summoned allies. So hypothetically we could remove like Biting Wind or Grasping the Void in order to get more of our pets working. And the reason this is potentially more useful now is because we do have that power core. Let's head in and see what we get. So we've heard all this before, so I will just skip straight past it. An encounter on the way. Walking through a stretch of lowlands, you see a man in armour sitting against a large boulder. As you get closer, you see he's bleeding from his side. Oh, what luck, he says. I got separated from my detail and then I had an unfortunate run-in with a bear. I'm afraid I no longer have the strength to stand. He looks at you imploringly. You wouldn't happen to have a potion or something you'd be willing to give me? I just need a little extra energy to make it back to Gloomhaven. Sure, we'll help him out. So we'll consume 1 small item. We'll do the one that Notion has that destroys obstacles, I think. It'd be nice to be able to see the small items that they have available at this point. Or we could do Crosswalker's little loot spider thing. That's also one that's not going to be particularly amazing. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's just make sure I haven't made a horrible mistake. Yeah, you got the giant remote spider. That's fine. So, over here, Blue Thorn. We'll try for Zealot. Blaze. None of these are particularly likely. Let's go for Executioner. Scrambler seems like it's going to be very likely. We'll go for that. And Dynamo is the most likely of those two. Now, with more people, this is going to be harder in the sense that it gets rescaled for the number of party members you have, but the level is not higher, so it'll hopefully be manageable. Right. How do we want to play this? I think we're going to go straight for that tree. It does have more health, but it's smart to get one of the trees gone as quickly as possible. And actually, if we start you back here, we can get like the Thorn Shooter out, and then the power core over there. Yeah, that's potentially going to work. All right, let's have a think about who we want to kill first. We're going to get Expose on. That's just a really sensible thing. And the very first thing we'll put out will be Race to the Grave, I think. Things aren't clustered together, so having Impending End isn't going to be amazingly useful yet. So if we Race to the Grave on you, and we get Exposed, next turn we can maybe target you and do something worthwhile. We're going to be summoning over here. We want to go relatively quickly, but we could actually go Divided Mind and Wild Animation, put the power core out, put Thorn Shooter out, and then use Divided Mind to get both of them attacking. I quite like the feel of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 will get us close enough to the tree to start attacking it. So we could go Practical Plans and Weapon of Purity. Also going a little bit slowly, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets us in to attack the tree. And in fact, if we move 5 with spiked armor. Ooh, yeah, and cauterize. Okay. So the plan is to like get in here and get a wound on you, and a wound on you. Maybe you'll die quickly. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Okay, Vipers are doing all their poisony bits. Let's start you off dying. And we'll get Expose out. Okay, Berserker. Or we could come to here and attack both of them and the tree, which might be a better option. before we get all cursed up. That's a really good hit. That's a pretty good hit as well. That's our blesses from the damn temple done. Maybe I should get a wound over on this one now. Because wounds on low health things are going to be more beneficial in the grand scheme of things. Okay, that's not bad, I'd say. It's going to be poisons and curses coming in, but we'll just have to deal with that as best we can. Come on, come stand next to your friend. And these ones are just going to be poison. Which is like little dings of damage, but manageable. I understand why people say for this mission you really need like mass area denial. I don't think it's necessarily the case, but it's definitely one that's going to be... Oh, look at that. That's going to be perfect for us to hit. Yeah, just take the damage. And at times 0, that's really lucky. Oh, unfortunate. We've got poison on everyone now. Oh well. So the interesting thing is, because he's down to 2 health now, even if we roll a times 0, that other skill will kill him. No, you stepped in where we want to be standing. That's inconvenient. Yow. Yeah, you can take some retaliation damage. Okay, here comes the Thorn Shooter. Here comes the Big Tamale. You know what? I should have hit him with the Thorn Shooter first. That's a bit of a mistake on my side. That would have been 1 more damage. Thorn Shooter can hit the tree. That's impressive. Go after this because we don't want the users to like stretch out of control. Okay, well, we can't actually go where I want to, so 1, 2, 3, 4. At least we'll heal up that poison. We'll get a solid hit on you and put a wound on you. Damn! Yep, that works. And maybe get you killed. I like it. I like it. Let's get back Weapon of Purity. So we need to get this tree beaten down as quickly as possible. And we're poisoned again. So perfect. Yeah, that was quite a lot of damage that came in there. Right, over here. So we can go press the attack and impending end. We're going to use impending end to attack these two and hopefully kill both of them. It's a shame he didn't move in a little bit closer, but it is what it is. And then we'll put on ranged retaliation. Right, here. Biting Wind gets us a little bit of healing. And Otherworldly Rage gets us a bit of a solid attack from someone. And we're moving nice and quickly there as well. We have our lovely ranged thing there. So let's go bounce back and Burning Hatred to attack at range 2. It's a shame we're not going to be able to get to that point, but unfortunately it is what it is. And we want to move in with Righteous Strength. So we'll end up on here getting some gold, and we'll do Illuminate the Target. In fact, can we move you a little bit slower maybe? And change for Bonebreaker. Because then you'll get an advantage with it. Yeah. And we can burn the fire to do extra damage. Okay, so first up, let's bring out the Volatile Bomb. We'll put the Expose on. It's gonna kill him. Look at that, I love it. Put on our Retaliation. And we could heal up a little bit, but we're going to get poisoned almost immediately. So I think we'll use this to get back Impending End. Oh, that's a major, and that's unfortunate. That was a little bit of a waste. Okay. It's a shame that we're not going to be able to get more than one done with this. It really is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that poison healed. And we're going to attack the tree. Balls! That is fundamentally not useful. Thorn Shooter going well. Steel Construct also going well. Right, Thorn Shooter. Poison and a wound on him. He will die on his turn. That is perfect. Let's get a little bit of healing down here. Not quite in range. More curses coming in and more plink damage. they're going to do lots of poison at range. It'd be really nice to get the Drake Scale Armor. I don't actually know where that is. It's probably another one of the side encounters that we haven't found, but being able to avoid poison on a character would be amazing. Look at all that gold. The Doomstalker wants it so badly. Okay, we got lucky with that. Yeah, right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we'll get a little bit of gold. Hit the tree. Do as much damage as possible with an advantage. There's the ×2. That's a solid, solid hit. We're going to use our healing potion now. And the major stamina potion, and we'll get back bounce back and bone breaker, I think. So we're going to get poisoned again. Youch, that was actually pretty painful. Let's take it on the chin for now. But needless to say, I'm not happy with that. Okay, over here, I think we want a moment's peace, but we want to keep our damage output going. We could inescapable fate on this guy, actually, and then we could camouflage ourselves. So that's going to doom him so he just dies. Or we could do one of the ones down here. Impending End is a great thing, but we need... Actually... Rather than inescapable fate... Let's say Rain of Arrows on you, and we'll camouflage blast you. Unwavering Hand will get more healing out, which is going to be really handy. And... Or we go slow and we go Horn Majesty and negative energy. So we get all of our ally bits to do attacks. Bounce back will give us a tiny bit of healing. Bonebreaker might finish this off. We really want to get that healing done up there. Maybe we could just go Dazzling Charge and Unwavering Mandate and just tank for this turn. Okay, oozes is suffering damage and duplicating. I was just thinking if we could like box this guy in, it would make it a lot harder for him, but that's not really going to happen. It's really solid. It is really solid. Let's come down, grab this money. So that's in time for us to get healed. Right. Maximize damage. So +2 damage against you. We're going to have Expose on you as well. That's really nice. Go invisible. So this will refresh all of our used items. We haven't used our Hawk Helm yet. We have used our armor and our shield. You know what? This is fine. This is a reasonable time to do it. And we'll take press the attack and camouflage, I think. Oh, now that's just mean. That makes me feel very sad. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get the poisonous stuff off you. It's get you healing up a little bit. It's a reasonable time for us to do this. That refreshes our items, gets rid of our poison, and then we can drink our healing potion as well. Okay, one more imp gone. Ouch. That is getting very painful. Okay, well, let's get a Void Eater out. And unfortunately, this isn't going to be as powerful as I would have liked, but it is what it is. Oh! Kill the tree? Yeah, because he's going to die on his next turn because of the doom. Okay. It's the first time the oozes have duplicated. They have obviously been spawning new oozes, which sucks. But it's not the worst. Okay, with that tree dead, I think we're pushing into the left now. You're going to die automatically, so... Oh no, because we don't have Race to the Grave on. We've got Rain of Arrows. That's fine. We'll do camouflage and solid bow is a reasonable move. We only really want to move 3. In fact, we only need to move 2. Let's say press the attack and camouflage. So we'll go quick and we'll get onto this point here. We'll go as quick as we can with Unwavering Hand, get some healing off, and Living Night, just to try and help out. Fatal Fury isn't going to work on him because he is an elite. I think we should come across this way anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it would need to be in terms of movement. We can keep you alive, mostly. Okay, let's say Unbridled Power to stun this, and then we'll move... with Burning Hatred. We could use Glorious Bolt to get some really big healing, but I don't think it's really what we want to do. We want to move before him. Let's go Empower and Command so he can attack. And if we go defensive stance, we can do a big hit ourselves. Ooh, an extra target. Yes, please. I mean, that was attack 9. That's just like an insane amount. And then step on very nicely. Just to help blocking the way. Thorn Shooter, good job. Void Eater. Alright, maybe there's going to be nothing there. Healing. Okay. Adjacent ally. Do your attacking. That is unfortunate. What are you going to do? You're going to attack 3 and poison. Yeah, just getting killed. Because we could try for the double damage over here. Getting killed. I would have actually taken the shield on that. The shield was by far more useful. Okay, so this is not exactly going according to plan. These are range 3 and range 2. So 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So as long as we're not right up there, we should be okay. So we can attack you, and then we can move into here, and then we're safe. And got disarm on him as well. I don't mind so much about the curse because we got the disarm. You're not moving, are you? No. We're going to need to do something about these imps. Damage my doggo. Fortunately, now he's poisoned. It's going to be not good for him. They could whittle him down quite quickly. Okay, that was very lucky. Them suffering a disadvantage is pretty important this turn. Ah, you were disarmed. You shouldn't have been able to do that. I suppose it's not an attack, so Gets a bit weird. Right. Next up. Impending End, it's a little bit early for that. We want to doom someone. Probably this one. So yeah, let's say Swift Trickery and Singular Focus on this one down here. We'll do Short Rest. I'd rather not use Unwavering Hand. I mean, I'd rather not lose any of them. So we can go Biting Wind, get a little bit of healing on you so that your robe will then heal, and Otherworldly Rage. If we move in 2, we can kill with Fatal Fury, I think. We've taken 18 damage. So if it's damaged a little bit, that could work, but we need to move 3 to be able to reach it. So From the Brink will get us in for that. Fatal Fury to kill it. Except it won't have taken any damage. Maybe rather than Fatal Fury, we do Unstoppable I mean, we could do From the Brink just to heal up, so it's done. Okay, From the Brink heals us up. Furious Aid allows us to heal someone else nearby. And I think we're going to go Hammer Blow and Weapon of Purity, get that poison off us, and hit something. Okay. Forest Imps are being boring, Oozes are being dangerous. But we've at least got rid of all the Vipers. So we automatically get an advantage. We don't need to use Expose on this. Wow, that was not a good advantage. Yeah, heal up for 18. It's a shame because if he was a little bit closer, I would have gone for it, but it's just not practical. The strengthen on these is a little bit worrying. Cool. Big hit. Not that useful, but it does provide a curse. Let's keep focusing on this guy. That's really nice to see. We'll try and keep you alive. I don't know how practical it is. It's going to be tricky. Here's the answer. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be impossible. I should have just focused on Blaze. Yeah, that's very painful. See, this I don't think is implemented correctly, because I think he should have had the disadvantage before. Yeah, it should have had the disadvantage beforehand. I think it's been implemented wrong. Okay, spread the damage out. That's fine. Yeah, we are face tanking quite a bit over here. Right, if we are going to push in to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hit him straight up first of all. We don't know if we need the wound yet. It's probably going to be worth us putting a wound on him now. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're in a little bit of trouble. Solid Bow will give us a decent attack on him. And Impending End would allow us to really focus him down. That's like another +3, so that'll be attack 6 with an advantage. Unwavering Hand can provide some healing onto Blaze. And Living Knight could get out some wolves. Not necessarily for this turn, maybe just as ablative blockers, but if I put them over like one there, one there. I think we have to do a short rest over here because we don't have the movement to. Maybe we could step in front. Okay, short rest. Ooh, no, don't lose Bone Breaker. Lose Spiked Armor. Okay, so Burning Hatred would allow us to move in 3 and put a wound on him. And then Cauterize would actually get us damaging each of those. So maybe we do Bounce Back. Bounce Back and Cauterize. I like that better. And finally, over here, it's going to be a short rest. Ooh, don't want to lose that. Let's lose Hammer Blow. Okay. You're going to die no matter what happens. Let's go Righteous Strength and Dazzling Charge, and we'll get some healing off and figure out how we're going to move through this. Okay, oozes are doing lots of attacking at range. That's obviously not going to be great. I think you're going to need to get to there if you're going to get your hits off correctly. One, two, three. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Okay. Sunkeeper. Doing a hit up here seems like a smart move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, doing a block up here. Yeah, this should hopefully kill you off. We get an advantage already. There he goes. Very nice. That's a shame the Thorn Shooter's wasting its shot. I really wish we could pick automatically. Getting an enemy to move isn't particularly useful. Getting the wolves out will be, though. You're actually going to move, aren't you? Yeah. Let's move you up that way. So how painful is it going to be? Little painful, not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. It's gonna start getting worse. I'm glad we have that shield, but yow. Oh, what? 7 damage. Take it for now. Okay, we're gonna have to burn Glorious Bolt, I think. Purifying Aura, actually. And we'll lose defensive stance. And a new one has appeared, of course. Of course it has. Okay. We'll go a moment's peace to move it. Let's bring a short rest in. Because we have to get this tree killed, otherwise they're just going to keep getting more and more. So camouflage and a moment's peace gives us a little bit of respite. Divided mind, unending dominance. Need to move in 3. Burning Hatred will get us there. And then Bonebreaker will be a big hit on the tree. And over this side, we need to heal up. Unwavering Mandate would be really handy if we didn't have the poison on us. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go Glorious Bolt and Weapon of Purity. So we'll be able to heal up and at least get your poison gone. Oh, except the imps are going faster than us. That's going to be really painful. Step to here for now. Get that little bit of healing. Start trying to kill the tree. I mean, we are getting at least more gold. But this is really painful. Still going to take 2 damage with that. Fine, we will lose. I don't want to lose Unwavering. I don't want to lose any of our healing ones, so Empowering Command. This is range 3. 1, 2, 3. So it would have to be there for it to work. Or 1, 2, 3. Or where we are. To get your poison gone, that is. Let's go all the way in. And we'll get a big hit on you. Nah, no we won't. We'll get a ×0 hit. Well. Can only heal herself. But at least we'll get a little bit of money out of this. Step on down. What are these guys going to do? They're going to mostly heal up. Okay, that's fine. So now is a good time to do the hit on the tree. Oh, and that's a really nice hit. Good job, Thorn Shooter. Good job, Wolfo. Okay, we're going to get the Thorn Shooter going again. At this. Brilliant. And we're not going to summon a lava golem. It's a shame the gold went. We got rid of their poison and wound, but overall it's manageable. Alright, we have fire available again. So I'd really like to do Burning Hatred to hit everyone. We can't Fatal Fury these guys because they are elites. But we could do like Burning Hatred and Furious Aid to help ourselves out a little bit. Or we could Fatal Fury to go quickly, attack the tree and do Unstoppable Destruction, so that next turn we get the benefits of a long rest when we short rest, which we're going to do. I quite like that. We want to hit the tree as hard as possible. So press the attack is only attack 2. Solid bow is attack 3. That's a good one. And we could curse something with like Race to the Grave. That's pretty good actually. That's pretty solid. So if we like Race to the Grave on this, it will just bleed out. Or we could do it on you over here, depending on the turn order. Short rest. Don't like losing healing things, but we have to work with what we can. Unwavering Hand and Unending Dominance. So we're going to move in and we're going to try and get some healing over here to help out. I think it's going to be Practical Plans and Unwavering Mandate. Try and get some more healing on ourselves. Okay, the imp is shielding and healing. I got rid of his wound, but it hasn't fixed him. So Race to the Grave will kill him next turn regardless, which is nice. And we get a solid bow attack over here. That's unfortunate. Thorn Shooter's going to waste his shot, unfortunately. The wolves are helping. What are these going to do? Yeah, they're going to kill lots. Is the answer to that question. Let's step in. Healing and Blessing. Try and offset what damage we can. Yeah, so this just isn't going to work. Using it as the attack, we can at least make it an attack 4. Which damn near worked. And then, yeah, if you short rest during the next turn, we'll gain the benefits of the long rest. We just need to tank this for a turn. Let's get the healing all. And Practical Plans will try and focus on the one that's mostly damaged. Unfortunate, but we are mostly through the curses, I'd say. Yeah, that is not a surprise. Wow. There go the wolves. That is painful. You know what? Let's burn Unbridled Power for that. We use the Smite Shield because nothing's going to be close enough that that was lucky. That it's going to take the retaliate damage. Okay, we're still fine. So, short rest. Let's lose. We really don't need to do much here. We could recauterize them. Burning Hatred is useful, actually. So it's Fatal Fury. Maybe we lose Unstoppable Destruction. So thinking about what we're going to try and do. You're going to shoot the tree and the tree is going to die. That's fine. It would be nice to just kill you outright using Fatal Fury. I wish I'd destroyed one of these on the way in so that we could move up and past. Maybe we go Cauterize and Furious Aid. No, killing one outright is going to be better. And we have our boots, actually. Ooh, yeah. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounce back. Fatal Fury will move round and kill him. Press the attack. That'll kill that off. And something to move. Detonation will move us away from this. Otherworldly Rage, Divided Mind. We're going to short rest. Unfortunately, Practical Plans is probably the best one to lose from those. If we go Righteous Strength, it will heal us up. And Dazzling Charge, so we can just keep tanking this a little bit until we can actually push through and get in. The Imp's going to die before it attacks, so I don't honestly care about that. So press the attack, kill the tree. Okay. That is unfortunate. We'll doom you because you're going to... No, you've already got doom. So we're not going to doom. We're just going to use this as a move. That was it. We could get money. I mean, we could hit it with a Cauterize next turn, but it's going to summon. That's the problem. That is the problem. Kill it. God damn. Okay. Tree is gone. Got some Retaliate on, but I think we're probably going to lose our Berserker over here. We can burn a few. We could burn 3 cards if we had to. One, 2, 3, 4. Keep pushing them in to make space. I mean, we could have stepped away from all of this, actually. Because that would have been more sensible. Because they don't have the range. Alright, let's restart the round. And do that again. So this is Righteous Strength and Dazzling Charge. Otherworldly Range, Divided Mind. Bounce back, Fatal Fury. Press the attack destination. It's important to look at what the mobs are doing because there's no reason to take damage unnecessarily. If they're not moving and you're not in their range, there's no problem. Okay, press the attack destination. This was a short rest. And we lost Unstoppable Destruction. And we went Fatal Fury. And was it Furious Aid? Yes, it was Furious. No, it was Bounce Back. It was Bounce Back and Fatal Fury. That was it. You only had one choice. This was a short rest. And we went Righteous Strength and Dazzling Charge. So we want to make sure we step out of the way. So press the attack happened here. And missed. I do like that, you know, it keeps the random number seed. So you can't just cheese your way through these things. Then we moved down. Finally killed it. Got a tiny bit of healing from it. And then got the Retaliate on. Right, let's try this again. So the Elite is range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 4 to there. So we could come all the way down here or down the back. I think down the back is probably sensible. 1, 2. Because that is not accessible for going through. Although if you can shoot that, I would have to assume 1, 2, 3, 4 would also work. Okay, let's get to there. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are pretty good at tanking, but we are not, like, incredible at tanking. Thorn Shooter wasting your shot again on this thing that will die this turn anyway. There we go. This is in range, so yeah. Give it a hit. Ooh, and you're not actually in range for that. That's a shame. Then maybe we should step back one space. A little painful, but it's okay. Oh, that was lucky. We'll still die if we do that. Let's burn. Burning Hatred. These will also burn Bonebreaker, I think. Ultra nasty. Okay, Cauterizing Furious Aid. You'll just do what you can over here. It's going to be a short rest. Nope. Sure. So we'll do Unwavering Hand and Unending Dominance. That'll heal up over here and get our stuff back. You're going to be charging in. Or healing up both of us, actually. Unwavering Mandate and Illuminate the target to get strengthen off, maybe? Yeah. And you can start moving across. We'll get an inescapable fate on you. No, we want to move in. Let's say Rain of Arrows, and we use Impending End to move closer. Oozes are taking damage. This is good for us. Although, that was unfortunately the worst thing that could have happened. Because having more damaged users would be better. Bring back the summons. Right, so we're going to get... Ooh. It's got 6 health, 4 move, and 4 attack. But also, Horn Majesty allows everything to attack. We want negative energy. We want Otherworldly Rage. And we want Biting Wind. We'll just leave the wolves out, unfortunately. Step in, get the Rain of Arrows going. It'll help a little bit. It all helps. The healing is unfortunately not going to be that useful, but we can keep trying to beat them down. Heal yourself and heal over here, actually. And get a strengthen on everyone. So other than one extra popping out, the rest of them are just going to take damage. Okay, singular focus, inescapable fate. You know what? Let's short rest actually. Ooh, no, I like impending end. We'll use solid bow. Okay. We can go camouflage to get in. Actually, we go detonation on you because you're going to die relatively quickly. And you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from us. But we could do camouflage for the moment to shoot something nearby and be invisible for next turn. Okay. Biting Wind gets more healing out. Negative energy resummons our lovely Void Eater behind us. Short rest. Sure. Let's go. I can step in and kill you with Fatal Fury. Or we could use Fatal Fury to really beat down these guys and do bounce back for the retaliate on it. Let's try that. We are desperately running out of options over here. I think we're going to have to lose Dazzling Charge. One, two, three, four. That's not going to move us far enough. We could do Righteous Strength and Unwavering Mandate and bless everyone nearby, get a bit of healing off, and then start pushing in. But we're running out of cards. Is the truth of it. This isn't going to work, so instead God damn. Did not need that. Okay, that was reasonable at least. Yeah, healing us is going to be useful because we're going to need to be tanking. Come on, Thorn Shooter. That's the obvious. Yeah, they are coming closer, so this is going to be a pretty painful one. Get rid of the poison on ourselves. Yeah, we've got an advantage on every shot. Ooh, actually. Doom you. And then go for the extra range. He's doomed. So this is setting things up a little bit better. We'll go invisible. Ouch. Oh, that's a big hit. Lose Horn Majesty for that. Lose Divided Mind, I think. Lose Otherworldly Rage. Unexpected. We'll lose Cauterize, just so we're acting as a meat shield. Well, one thing I will say is we've done better this time, but there is still a limit to what we can do right now. So we should look at getting as much gold as possible for upgrades. Ow! Yeah, there we go. Berserker is out. Okay. If we're going to be getting as much gold as possible... Press the attack. Decent hit over there. 1, 2, 3, 4 move is what we'd like. So it's going to have to be 2 2s. We'll go for a moment's peace to get us closer. Geez, it's going to have to be a long rest here. Because we are out of options. We can do a short rest. Righteous Strength, Weapon of Purity. I don't think we're going to actually make it close enough to 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not going to get close enough to get any gold. Did we get another target on that? I guess we did. That wasn't obvious, but I will take it. Cool. Again, none of them had gold. But it has made things a little bit easier to manage. Yeah, and I just don't think that the Doomstalker by himself is going to be able to take out the tree and the users. I just don't think that's practical. Step on in, have a whack. It's a solid hit. That is not one to be embarrassed about. Stealing my gold. Damn oozes. Now, there's probably a lot of specific tactics for this one, but we can certainly improve our characters to make things easier for us. The first and generally most obvious step is getting more money for upgrading more cards. So there is the long rest. Summoner is gone, and there go our lovely supported ads. We lost a couple of summons really early on to tiny things. That's going to take 3 to move on to, isn't it? Let's short rest to get camouflage back. Yeah, race to the grave and camouflage. And over here we'll do a long rest and just tank. These guys healing up is funny. It's just not particularly great for us. We'll just get you killed. Bang. Down you go. We've got nothing left in the tank. We just have to keep taking this damage. I mean, we can burn discarded cards. But we're going to be falling unconscious when we rest anyway, so the Sunkeeper is gone. Okay, more money. So Moment's Peace is good, Press the Attack is good. Let's keep on it. Oh, the users are going to suffer damage. So these are going to die. Well, in that case, we can walk down here and do a Moment's Peace to just loot up. Yeah, massive, massive wall. Okay. Yeah, singular focus to move us forwards, impending end to get a shot off. Alright, they're doing some rangy bits. More gold. If we walk up this way... we might be able to get around and grab that next turn. Maybe. And these are all out of range, except for the one right next to us. Who's just pushed us back? We may as well have moved in there anyway. Ow! 5 damage is a lot. Okay, short rest. We'll have camouflage and... that'll move us 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's quite nice. And we'll use Inescapable Fate to smack it. Oh yeah, we can go through obstacles. I completely forgot about that. Well, we're still going to be invisible. Might have been better for us to use the camouflage shot, actually. We've certainly done better at getting money this time. I feel like we've come out significantly richer. Okay. Singular focus and impending end. We'll try and get this one killed next to us. Pop! Ooh, and we get another attack. Oh, I know what this is. This is Rain of Arrows. It's just not being clear. Yeah, this is where we're gonna start to go. We're still alright. Let's lose those. Two more cards. We're basically done. And yeah, there we go. The Doomstalker is also exhausted. We did much better than last time. It obviously took us quite a bit longer, but we've got 7 piles of gold for the Doomstalker, and I think that is going to be pretty vital in terms of upgrading equipment, or upgrading cards, I should say. But Blaze has been retired. Managed to kill an elite. Okay. They used to laugh at you. The little guy, the oddball. The one they looked down on, called names. No one thought you could have battled the creatures you did. The behemoths that would fall at your whim. The arrogant have paid for their crimes. You've proven to Gloomhaven. Small can be mighty. And now you return to your life, knowing none would dare insult you again. Something tells you, though. You won't be the last short, strange-looking warriors in the city. Okay, so this has unlocked another quest, and the Tremor Blade design, and given us another prosperity, which will raise the prosperity of Gloomhaven as a whole. The Windswept Highlands. Ooh, look at these. Shadow Armor, Protective I'm going to see what that Protective Charm is. Ring of Brutality. Okay, let's up to 51 gold. That's really good. Let's have a look at these new things quickly. So the Protective Charm, immune to poison and wound. Hell yes. Hell yes. Ooh, do we put that on instead of the teeth? Maybe. I wish this was an armor. I wish this was an armor. But that being said, it's very cool. What have we got in terms of the new armor? Shadow Armor. When you're damaged by an attack targeting you, you suffer no damage. Okay. So that's a one-off ignore. That's okay. Black Knife during your melee attack, add curse. It's alright. Gets tapped though. The Tremor Blade. Consume. Alright, so this is the equivalent of the Inferno Blade. You're generating a lot of earth. That could be really cool. Steel Sabatons. Remove 1 or fewer hexes, you gain shield 1. That's interesting. That could be really useful for Enotion if we weren't already using the Boots of Dashing. And in the items, the Ring of Brutality. Play one hand and right, that's the counterpart to the Ring of Haste. And the Super Healing Potion, yeah. Upgrading everyone to have Super Healing Potions would be pretty big. Right, just before we finish, let's have a look at the Enchantress and see what it would take to make something like Solid Bow better. So Solid Bow getting a wound would take 45. That's okay. Where is Impending End? Impending End is going to take quite a bit more. I think I'd actually want to just put the attack up for Impending End so it's just directly doing more damage. But yeah, things to consider. But all that is going to be next time, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We didn't succeed, but we are obviously doing better than we were previously. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.